Yo, it's that bruh Nez dropping another review on y'all. And this time what we're gonna be reviewing is the Horn-Tech air operated horn for trucks. Now, just so you know that this horn doesn't just work for trucks, but it's kind of like a truck horn. So this is going to be really loud. At least that's what they're claiming. Enough, talking about the title of it. Let's just get into it. Obviously, you've seen that it's made by Betooll, Betooll. Okay, it's the Horn-Tech horn. Let's go around the box. As you can see, this side right here, got your artwork over there, got your little barcode right there that you can see. I'll bring it up so you can get a good look at it. It'll focus in. Alright, boom, that side. This side, you got more information, more artwork information of the barcode. Okay, this side, now this is the side where you actually see that it's, it's a complete air horn set. Now, and they say that it's for trucks and for all types of automobiles. And that's the reason why I bought it, because I want to use it for my SUV. Okay, but you notice that it says that it's complete air horn set. Now, I'm not going to say it's complete air horn set, but I'm going to say you have probably 65% of what you would need to install this. But this has all the primary things you need to install. But all the little minor things you need, you have to pick up. I'm going to show you the type of other stuff you need once we get further in the review. Okay, and that right there is that side of the box. Boom. Okay, and then you have the top of the box. And then you have the bottom of the box, which is nada. Okay, so with that being said, going over all that, let's get into this bad boy. I'm trying to figure a way to get into this without having to tear the whole box apart, because I had already bought a horn before and I ended up having to send it back because it didn't have the necessary parts. So I figured I'd take the time, and it was a smaller horn than this, so I figured I'd take the time, since I'm sending it back, I might as well get the bigger horn, because it was only like $5 more, than the other horn. So let's just get into this, see what we got here, see what we're working with. Okay, and from the looks of it, it looks like it opens from one of these sides here. So I am going to go with this side here. And just so you know, this is the 12-volt version, okay? Most cars and American automobiles are 12-volt. I don't think you start getting to 20 to 24 volt until you get over in Europe and stuff. So let's just over here. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay, they're really making this difficult for you to find out the correct way to open this bad boy. But I think I got it. Does it sit right here? Okay, so something ain't right. I'm cutting the tape, but I'm not seeing how this would be opened. Ah, I see now. Okay, so I gotta cut right here. Boom. And boom. Bam. There we go. Now we in business. Okay, gotta get this side over here. Alright. Now we're in there. And this is what we're presented with when we open up. Here's the actual horn itself. It is some material, feels like it's metal. When you pluck it, sounds like metal. Okay, here goes you know, the air horn here. I mean the air hose that you need. Here's the little mini compressor. Got some mounting nuts and bolts. Looks like a little bracket here, and looks like some sort of relay. I imagine that is the relay that actually works with this. Let's see what the horn sounds like. I'm just gonna plug this hose up to it real quick. You plug the hose right onto that right there. That's where the air is gonna go in, and then when you have come out, it's sound. So I'm just gonna plug this up to this real quick and blow into it just to kind of get a idea of what the horn actually sounds like. Oof, that is crazy. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. I'm gonna blow one more time. I mean, I know you can hear it, but damn. All right. Man, you gotta blow that bad boy hard in order to, yeah, I know. That's what she said, right? In order to get some sound out of it. So, this has just been the unboxing and a tour of the hardware tour. Let me just go around it a little bit more. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. This is what it looks like on this side. It's a good look at it right there. It's pretty simple. You got your 3 horns. You got your air intake for the horn. You know, I showed you the hose before. Here goes your compressor. That's what it looks like on that side. It's shiny. You know, you can mount it. Air comes out of there, blows it into the horn. That's the bottom. That's for your positive and negative connections. But basically, it's a mini compressor. It has some weight to it. I think you know, I'm going to say that this thing weighs maybe about 2 pounds. So I imagine that this puts out quite a bit of air. I believe this is either a 15 or 18 psi compressor. You know, it doesn't come with any instruction manual, so there's no way for me to give you the exact number. Maybe it says it somewhere on the box that I didn't notice. I'll put the link in the description where you can buy this bad boy. It doesn't say what the psi the actual compressor is, so. But judging from all that I looked at, the average compressor was like 15 to 18 psi. And here's your relay. This is a different relay that I'm used to seeing. It's a clear one, but relay nonetheless. Okay, now that you see this, I just want you to see that this isn't a complete kit. So right now, obviously, there's some parts that are missing that you need in order to do this, in order to install this. Okay, first of all, you need a button to press in order to, you know, trigger the compressor to blow through the horn to make sound. And that's why I went online and I bought me Vixen Horns a button. And in that button, it comes with, in that package, it comes with your, so this is kind of like a triple review, I guess. It comes with your relay in here. The other end of that, once you make your connections. And this actually comes with the actual button that you need to press to make the sound come out. Boom, and there's your button. See? Press it, and then you hear that sound that you heard before when I, you know, blew into the horn. And also, to get some instruction book, some paperwork. It looks like it might be installation instructions. Let's just see that for sure. Yep, wire instructions. You already know how I feel about that. Here, I'll hold it up so you guys can read it if you just feel that you want to, but you already know how I feel about it. I ain't reading that shit. Let's go ahead and put this back in here. Okay, so that's that part. But now, one more thing you actually need. You actually need your electrical wires. And as you see, this also doesn't come with electrical wires. Now you see the little button that I just showed you, that it has a little bit of electrical wire, but that's just the connection for the button there. You know, that's very little wiring. You need to send wires out to the compressor to power the compressor. So what I went out and did is bought one of these. Bought this Boss Audio Systems amp and speaker installation kit. It's a 10 gauge. I'm not going to use all this wire, obviously. I just bought it because of the wire. To buy the 10 gauge wire separately, it would have cost me probably about $5 more to buy the 10 gauge wire separately, and versus just getting the whole kit. So I figured I'll use the wire and I'll have the rest of the wires in case you know I need it for something else somewhere down the line. But basically, I bought it pretty much for this hose right here, just to run it through the firewall, and the ground wire. It's a nice thick ground wire, should give plenty of power, and the actual power wire, and may even use this fuse somehow, but primarily that's what I bought it for. I needed the power wire and the ground wire. All the rest of the kit I just put to the side, but just since we're in the kit anyway, I might as well just show you the rest of the stuff. You have this wire here, which is probably your I'm not even sure, I gotta look at the instructions, but it's specific for something. You have your tie-off cables and you know, end covers, and your fuse in this bag here, and that's pretty much it. I'm doing everything in this box, and this is the Boss Audio Systems 10 gauge amplifier installation kit, for those that's curious what's in them. And they have different gauge ones. I believe they have all the way down to 4 gauge. 4 gauge is when you're running those really powerful amps and huge kicker systems. And you want to make sure you get the most power going to your amp as possible from the battery. Obviously I don't need that because I'm just trying to send power to the compressor. Really a 16 gauge kit would have been fine for that, but I figured I got the 10 gauge kit because a little more power to come to provide more juice to the compressor to, you know, blow harder, because as you see, it's a different sound when you blow lightly and when you blow harder. That's what she says. So with that being said, this was the review, or I should say the unboxing and hardware tour of the the Betooll Horn Tech car truck air horn. Okay, we back in. We're under the hood of the Autobot, and as you can see, I'm going to show you where the Horn Tech was installed. There's the little mini compressor for it right there. Okay, as you can see right there, and as you can see, the actual air horn, the wires are the tubing, I should say, is kind of curling down into the abyss. You see how it's winding down a little bit down there? It's all down in there, and then it's going to come down underneath. Let me show you what it looks like underneath. Okay, if I can get this in focus so you can see, the actual horn is installed right there underneath my car. See the wires running right there? See if you can get a better vantage point. See the triple horn right there? Boom. That's where I have it installed underneath. Always want to make sure that it's facing down so any water that splashes up, it drains out. But that's where I have it installed. And then next up, I'm going to show you where I have my switch button, my button to sound the horn off at. I'm sure where that's at, and then after that, we're going to do the sound test. Okay, right there is where the actual button is for the horn. I didn't want it like all up with all the other stuff because I wanted to be incognito, I should say. But that's right there where the horn is, the button for the sound off the horn. See, I'm gonna press it real quick so you can hear. Okay, that's a little press. The sound test is going to be next. All right, see you on the flip. This is going to be the sound test of the Horn Tech air horn. We're at 100 feet. There's the Autobot straight ahead of me, so we're going to see what that sounds like. At 200 feet. At 300 feet, so a football's length away. So we're about to get a blast. You can see how this sounds.